There's that cool synergy off effect. Oh my god, really? Instant KO moves, that's not very nice, monsters. Greeting interwebs and grandchildren, this is Jackit, and before I forget, to avoid my intro being interrupted. Welcome back to Golden the Lost Age. Last time in our adventures, we went through Shaman Village Cave and Shaman Village to get a couple of the Djinns. This episode, we'll be continuing the collecting a bit, but we'll be getting something a bit more special than the Djinn today as well. Before I go any more onwards, allow me to show you my new class arrangements, because I did some grinding while looking at some classes, figuring out who should have what. Djinn has the Justice, which is currently the strongest form of her default class we can have, because everyone loves Djinn the way she is. Isaac is a Templar, which is kind of a subdivision of Dragoon. Next time we get in some battles worth showing, I'll show you what's so special about that. Piers is the White Mage because with the Djinns we had left over, that was the thing that would give him the best stats boost. Still planning on using for attacking. Shabia is also a White Mage because White Mages are awesome, especially for frail people who are best at healing anyways. Felix is a type of ninja. Garrett is whatever was left over with the Djinns. Mia is also a White Mage because healers are wonderful for White Mages, and third dive slot is a Shaman because that's pretty close to a White Mage. So lots of mages here today. Now you're probably wondering what I'm up to. Well, now that we have a flying bolt, there's actually something I could have got before, but I wanted to make sure that one of my first videos back had some sort of battle, so I avoided it until now. And I want to take care of it now before I forget about it anymore in the game. What's this? I actually remembered to cast a void when it ran out? Oh my gosh! The miracles! Yeah, joking aside, I'm not quite sure what else to talk about while we're sailing along the edge of the ocean. Not quite far enough to cut away to. This is where I believe we want to go. The question is of how I want to do this, and how I will do this without completely messing it up. First of all, gotta find the river closest to here. Not quite that, I believe. Unless you can fly. Nope. But as you can I'll just show you. We can see if we go far enough down, there's a cave that's blocked off by the river. We want to get our boat through the river onto land so we can fly over the other river so we can actually get over there. It's only accessible to our flying boat. We have to fly to get there. Ah, I got it. So we fly here, then fly there. Avoiding trees because you can't fly over trees for whatever reason. And here we are. There it is. The cave that I can't seem to get out of my boat to go into. Alkina Cavern. It's actually been a long time since I've been here, but it doesn't seem like we can do much because the water is blocking the way. But wait, guys, didn't we get a synergy that pretty much lets us do that? What's that? We did? Well, the question now is how am I supposed to get over there so I can parch it? Come on. I know I can't cast synergy from over there. This is probably overly obvious and I'm just missing a tiny little detail. I'll try using parch from here. Yep. It was that simple. Sorry for making things more complicated than they need to be, guys. Actually, that's still quite a ways down. But we'll figure out something. We gotta climb down here, right? Oh, that actually counts as the way back up, so I know how we're getting out of here. Besides retreating, if that works. Yeah, it's another summon tablet. It's been a long time since we came across one of these, hasn't it? And what we get from this? We got Coatlicue. Acquires 3 Mercuries and 3 Jupiter Djinns to summon it. Oops, why did I try to use Synergy? So I'll meet you guys outside so we can try that out. Alright, here's the battle. I kind of forgot about something special about this summon. You summon it on yourself, which is why I had to take a little bit of damage before showing it off. And here's Isaac's synergy of his Dragoon base class. The only thing real remarkable is maybe Fury Glass. The fact it has healing. Well, it can cure poison, so I know who makes that. But this Fume Edge, pretty powerful water-based synergy. I think everyone else is going to defend while I show this off. I remember it being based on but I don't remember what. Just look at the magnificence of War Spirit coming out. Yeah, I think I always missed this summon. It's kind of tucked away in this little corner. And it's not too remarkable, I mean it heals. So it fully recovers our one's HP. I'll have a little bit of notes of if it covers a certain percentile or something. Unfortunately, it doesn't cure poison, but there's that cool synergy off in effect. Oh my god, really? Instant KO moves, that's not very nice, monsters. I'm gonna have to murder you in a fashion that's too violent for the children to see. Alright, back. Now that horrible incident with the monsters is over, I believe I'll just cut away to the next area. Because while it's not exactly a place we've been to before, it's pretty hard not to know where it is. We want to go to this island off in the little corner of the world. You know what, just for those particular people, I'll fly over there personally so you can see exactly how to get over to there from where I was, despite the possibility that you might not be going there. Because you could get that summon as soon as you get the flying boat. So waiting till that point was completely optional. Oh my god, I almost forgot. I'll take care of it after we take care of this. There should be time to spare, and I got something special planned for the next episode, so if I can find something that will fill up the time, in case this doesn't make a long enough video on its own, then I'll do that. Plus I feel kind of bad that we're just doing 2 things today. Getting 2 side quests, related things. And actually, I just realized I kind of lied about the Djinn thing. There's no Djinn here. But I'll explain what I got confused for in a second. Hello there. The sea west here spills over a massive waterfall. You really start to appreciate the grandeur of nature if you see that, I tell ya. I'm about using some nuts for my life to look at the falls. Actually, I just want to get some treasure. I saw him. Ooh, treasure. Now let me survey the area so we can properly collect the treasure. Like I suspected, we needed to push this into the water first. And now we can push that box over. If we push the box over without pushing a log down, then the box would go right over the waterfall. And that would be no good. Come on, get into the box. Get the box into the water, I should say. Aha. Now to claim our prize. And come on, a little bit more. We get some dragon skin. Interesting. So that's a forgeable item. However, I do not quite feel like forging items. Actually, I might. I kind of would have thought more about that. However, there's no Djinn to actually get here. So you might be wondering why there's a boulder that we can lift with the lift sign energy. If there's not even anything of worthwhile over on the other side. Well, let me show you something. Now you can see there's a Djinn here. If you didn't transfer your data from the first game to this one, or just didn't collect all the Djinns when you did so, a random Jupiter Djinn from the first game that you haven't collected will appear here. It's basically your chance to collect the Djinn if you mess up. Now to see you back in the overworld. So now that you guys have seen the optional Djinn, actually by optional I mean it only appears if you didn't collect all the Djinns in the first game. For that particular one, if you've collected all the Jupiter Djinns in the game and transferred the data over, it won't show up. But if you haven't transferred data over, or you didn't get all the Jupiter Djinns, it will show up. So yay for that. Having two separate save files to show off particular things like that is starting to pay off. Now before I forget, I want to get that shining in the water. Where was it? I will know where it is the moment I find it. Come on, here, shiny, shiny, shiny. Come on. Well, wait, what happened to the water? Is that just... wait, you were just showing up. Okay, I am sorry, I think I bugged out the game again. Hopefully going into this town will fix it. Wasn't actually planning on going here now, but... since we're here, we might as well get that to Djinn. And at least get this apple. Who has to catch bees again? Alright, I know someone had a dare wheel. And from that, we get the apple. If you recall, those are items that increase attack. Let's just use it up now. I'll admit, I kinda just used that on whoever was available. Now let's do some ice sliding puzzles. Yay! Everyone's favorite thing ever, right guys? That actually wasn't too bad. Just gotta use Shabia's 6 higher powers to get over to the rope. And a little bit more. Aha, you're ours. Kinda cool. I think I was looking for a Mercury Djinn. I'm not sure if I was. But we got the Mercury Djinn Gel. Gel is his name. And being a Djinn is his game. Weakens a foe's attack. Not sure how useful that is at this point in the game, but once we get enough Djinns, I can actually do stuff I want with my classes, so I'm happy to get the Djinn just for that. Guess it made my rambling around justifiable. So I kinda wish I was talking about more then. I want to get to northern glaciers. You'll need magma balls. They come from volcanoes, but the best place to get them is magma rock to the south. People Ludlow have a legendary weapon called a cannon that fires magma balls. You're supposed to know how to cross the frozen waste. That sounds like a tall tale. Long ago, we used to trade with a village named Prox to the north of us. But the sea freezes in the winter, and over time it just became impossible to get there. The river sea is thick with icebergs in the winter. They can sink a boat instantly. Yeah, that's an interesting bit of backstory. Now, if I can only find that forgeable item, so we can end the episode. It's got to be around here somewhere. I did it, guys! I'm back! Wow, how long did that take? Why do I keep having a hard time finding all these? But we finally can fly into this freaking thing and get the weapon that's probably not even worth the time I've been wasting. There we go. For a second there, I thought that whole thing was a wild goose chase. Now we got that rusty sword. Next time on Let's Play Golden Sun: The Lost Age, we'll be going to somewhere a bit special. I really don't want to spoil the surprise. Your only hint is that I'll be stopping by Yamen to forge those items that we've collected this episode, only because it's along the way. Until then, see y'all later.